Hi, it's me, Ms. Maney. Today we're going to learn how to start using Chrome Music Lab. So I'm sharing with you my screen so you can kind of see the steps that I take, so that way it makes a little bit more sense as you're doing it with your own Chromebook. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. We're just on our home screen, that Google search page, and I'm just going to do a nice simple Google search for Chrome Music Lab. And you're going to notice that there's a couple of different subcategories that come up. We're just going to go ahead and click on that main one that says Chrome Music Lab, and that's going to take us to the main page. So here we have a bunch of different options. You can scroll down and see them all. All these are going to be different ways that you can create music. We're going to start with one of my favorites. It is the Song Maker. Notice it's right here. Looks like a little bit of a ghost that's kind of created in rainbow colors. So we're going to click on that, and that's going to take us to the Song Maker. Once it loads, you're going to see that we have just this blank grid in front of us. This is a Song Maker, and we're going to be able to create music using this. A couple of things to notice before we even get started. There's this darker line right here in the middle. That might help you to kind of keep things in a nice, happy key to make sense of your music. You don't have to utilize it, but it might help you. It might be a nice little guide. That note right there that I'm playing, that would be our do, that would be our tonic. If we haven't learned that yet, don't worry, we'll cover it at some point. But that'll kind of help you make sense of it. Remember, we learned once about major scales, major keys. That would be a nice major key right there, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get started and just kind of play around with things. How I was doing what I was just doing is I'm just clicking on those little rectangles, and it plays some notes. And that's all I'm really doing. I'm going to play around for a little bit. And I'm just creating a little song. Okay, I've created a little song just by clicking on those notes. If I made a mistake, I would just click on it again and erase it. Okay, so let's just start there. I've created something a little simple. When I was typing it in, it kind of seemed like it made sense. So let's see if it sounds like a song. Bottom left-hand corner, we have that play button. Let's go ahead and play it. And you'll notice that it just repeated itself. So when I got to the end of playing my composition, my piece, it just restarted over again. I just had to press that play button again, and it stopped. So let's say I like what I have, but I want to add a couple more notes. So let's go. Oops. All right, let's see if that plays nicely. Let's see how it goes. Not bad. And again, it repeated itself. It got to the end of my composition, and it just started itself over. Let's say I'm happy with that, but let's say I'm not happy with like the instrument that it sounds like. I don't really like that marimba sound to it. Next to my play button, go over to the right a little bit. You can see there's that little xylophone looking like instrument. I'm going to click on that. Now it's going to sound like a piano. So let's press play and hear how it sounds like a piano. Stop it. So that wasn't bad. That was a piano sound. Let's change it again. Oh, this will be like a stringed instrument. So you can play around and kind of see what your choices are. There's a couple different choices. Let's say that I want to add percussion to it, like a beat to it, right? Some little bit of drum action. These two circles down here, they're very faint. You can see them. That's where you can add your percussion. This is one percussion sound option, but maybe you don't like that. That's the button right next to that glockenspiel where we change the instrument. You could change it. This is more like drums. Or we could do like bongo and congas. Or something that's a little bit more electronic. Let's see, I want to erase all these high ones and just keep that low. And again, I'm just clicking with my mouse and I'm just dragging it to do a bunch at a time so I don't have to press that mouse over and over again. And it sounds like a heartbeat. And then maybe I'm just going to add a couple. 1, 2, 3. Every 4 like measure, every 4th measure, I'm just adding one. All right, let's see how that sounds, shall we? And I'm going to make this, let's do this. Here we go, this should be fun. Synthesize some electronic sounds, let's go. So let's say I'm happy with what I've created, but let's say I want it to be a little bit faster. Notice at the bottom of your page where it says tempo. Remember, tempo is the speed of music. I can click on that and drag it. If I drag it to the right, it's going to make it faster. So let's try it faster. But let's say I don't like it fast. Maybe I actually wanted it slower. I just clicked on it and I dragged it to the left. Let's see how slow this can go. It's pretty slow, huh? So go ahead and just play around. If you have gotten yourself in a position where your screen is full, but you don't like what you have, you want to just start fresh, top right corner where it says restart, press that and you get a completely clean grid and you can start over again, okay? And just play around, see what you like. If there's something that you decide that you really, really enjoy and you want to share it with me, bottom right-hand corner, hold on. Right now I don't have anything on my screen, so let's do, okay. Bottom right-hand corner, you can save it to your computer and you can email it with me or share it with me. And I would love to hear what you've come up with if it's something that you really dig. All right, have fun and good luck.